The lights flicker on in the studio. Jim Cornette adjusts his glasses, leans into Mike, and says the words that instantly light up the internet. Trump versus Musk? Are you kidding me? That ain't a debate. That's a bloated pay-per-view where both guys refuse to take a bump. Brian laughs nervously in the background, shuffling through Twitter screenshots and printed news articles. Jim isn't done. You've got two billionaires, one who talks like a pro wrestling promoter from 1983, and the other who looks like he just discovered emotions last week, swinging their egos around like steel chairs. The clip goes viral within minutes, because this isn't just politics. This is personal theater. And nobody calls out a circus better than Cornette. Cornette turns his wrath toward Elon Musk first. This guy buys Twitter like a collectible toy train set, changes the name to X like he's launching a damn Mountain Dew flavor. He thinks free speech means letting any idiot yell fire in a crowded theater, then acts shocked when it all goes up in flames. Brian last adds. He posted a meme about fighting Zuckerberg in a cage match. Cornette nearly chokes on his Diet Coke. A cage match. Elon couldn't punch through wet tissue paper. You ever seen him walk downstairs? The man moves like a Roomba with dead batteries. The fans eat it up. Hashtag Cornette on Musk starts trending. But Jim isn't laughing. He leans forward, eyes narrow. He ain't funny anymore. He's powerful and reckless. And that's a bad mix, folks. Now it's Trump's turn in the Cornette crosshairs. And then you got Donnie dipshit over here, still cutting the same promo he's been yelling since 2015. Cornette imitates Trump's voice, holding an imaginary microphone. We're going to win so much you'll be tired of winning. Well, guess what, Jack? Every time you win, the rest of us lose teeth from grinding in our sleep. Brian chuckles, but Cornette's tone shifts. Here's the thing. I know a carny when I see one. I was one. Trump's just a cheap promoter in a gold-plated suit, selling broken promises like bad action figures. You open the box, it's all empty. A pause. But people still buy in, because he sounds like a winner. He talks like a king. That's the magic. That's the poison. Cornette now compares him directly. Trump and Musk in the same room? That's like two overcooked egos fighting for the last spotlight. Brian. Who's the heel, Jim? Cornette. Both, Brian. This ain't Hogan versus Savage. This is Russo booking Russo against himself in a mirror match. He breaks it down like a main event match card. Trump brings the crowd. Musk brings the tech. Both think they're the smartest guy in the room. Neither can take criticism without melting like a cheap ring bell in summer heat. One's a cult leader. The other's a cult inventor. But both, they treat the truth like a foreign language. Then Jim imagines a parallel universe. You know what I'd do if this was a wrestling angle? I'd book them both in a steel cage. No microphones, no Twitter accounts. Just a live audience and a 5-minute time limit. Brian laughs. And what would happen? Cornette smirks. Musk would try to live stream it and trip on his own drone. Trump would get distracted by a mirror. The fans? They'd throw popcorn and chant, "Where's the real fight?" A beat. Because that's what this is, folks. A show. A bad one. And we're all paying the price for ringside seats. Cornette quiets down, voice low but clear. This ain't about red versus blue. It's about ego versus reality. And both these clowns lost that fight years ago. He leans in one last time. So, America, stop waiting for billionaires to save you. Start listening to the voices that don't need a rocket or a rally stage to speak the truth. He presses stop. And in that moment, just for a second, Jim Cornette isn't yelling. He's warning.